We check in now on the latest cattle market news with our market update, brought to you by CattleFax.
Hello, I'm Troy Bockelmann with the CattleFax update. This week, the USDA completed the first half of 2017 with the release of the June export data for beef, pork, and poultry. In the first half of 2017, beef exports are up 15%, pork exports are up 12%, and broiler exports are up 4% when compared to 2016. Total red meat and poultry exports are up 651 million pounds, or 9%, in the first half of 2017. The remainder of the year, exports will compete against larger shipments from a year ago. As a result, the year-over-year gains will tighten. This has already occurred when breaking the year by quarters. For an example, beef exports were up 22% in the first 3 months compared to a 10% increase in the last 3 months. Beef exports continue to perform at or above expectations. In June, beef exports totaled 239 million pounds, 12% above a year ago. Of the top 5 beef export markets of Japan, South Korea, Canada, Mexico, and Hong Kong, only Canada saw a year-over-year decrease in June. Beef imports totaled 294 million pounds, 5.5% above a year ago, the first time in 2017 that imports were above year-ago levels. This trend of decreased imports from Australia continues, while Mexico continues to ship above year-ago levels. Also in June, beef imports from New Zealand moved above year-ago levels for the first time in 2017. Pork exports in June were 448 million pounds, up 4.2% from a year ago, and are now up 12.2% year-to-date. March of 2016 is when pork shipments to China started the summer run-up. With lower hog prices and increased production in China, pork import demand has weakened in 2017, resulting in levels closer to the 5-year average. Broiler exports in June were 528 million pounds, up 5.1% from a year ago, and year-to-date, broiler exports are now up 4.3%. Unlike beef and pork exports, where the majority of product goes to the top 5 to 7 countries, broiler exports go to nearly 150 countries. As expansion in the protein sector continues, it will be important for exports to achieve the year-over-year growth needed to lessen the supply pressure, helping to support domestic prices. For the Angus Report and CattleFax, I'm Troy Bockelmann.
To learn more about CattleFax, your leading source for beef industry market information, visit CattleFax.com.